want to show you a great way of getting lots of statistics and information on other people's YouTube videos. Lots of uses for this, and I'll show you how to do that for the best. What you need to do first, though, is go to this particular program. It's called vidIQ, vidiq.com. Very clever people. Let me stress first of all, these people are YouTube certified. What that means is that they have made a deal with YouTube. They have access to lots of data that isn't normally available. Okay, so we know we can trust the data, and we know the people are reliable because YouTube certification only comes with lots of hoops and whatever to go through with Google and YouTube. Now it's a plugin, and at the moment it's only available for Chrome. Okay, so if you've got Chrome on a Mac or a PC, then you'll be able to do all this. There's a Chrome extension, very easy to download. Then every time you go to a YouTube video, you'll get tons of information. I'm going to give you an example here. Let's start with what we need to do sometimes. We need to analyze our competitors' keywords. You might see a video that's above yours and think, I could do to take their keywords. So let me just put that back to the home page. One of these things that scrolls and drive you mad. May as well show you that while we're there, but on there they've got some other things as well. So they do lots of other apps and programs and things you will have heard of. So you just want the Chrome extension for vidIQ. So supposing you're going to somebody's videos above yours, so you're looking at a particular niche or niche. What is very helpful to do is to be able to see the keywords that other person has got. That gives you some idea of what keywords are good, and also see what keywords they're using that are ranking. Now normally the only way to do that is to go to a YouTube, right-click View Page Source. Sorry if this is boring, we get around this in a second. Search for keywords, take the second appearance of keywords, and there, if I get my mouse to work, it doesn't want to work in there because we're on a screen grab, sorry. You can see the keywords there for a particular video. Well, that's really rubbish, so you don't want to be doing all that. So here's the same video in YouTube. This is a great video, by the way, Shirley and Jenny, two elephants reunited after more than 2 years. We can use this as a great example of what to do and what not to do. And you'll see on my screen there is a whole new section here. This is vidIQ, and you get lots of information. So the first thing we're going to concentrate on is the keywords. Two things. These are the keywords that this particular video is used. Let me stress that I'm not giving this video as an example of best practice. I'm not doing that. In fact, quite the opposite. There's quite a few things that they could massively improve. We're not going to tell them that, though, are we? Unless they're your client, in which case you can improve the views. This video incidentally has had 3.7 million views. They're not doing bad, but with the stuff we've learnt in the course, you can do a lot better. So there's the keywords. You've got a little paper clip there, and if you click the paper clip, that will actually copy all those keywords into your clipboard, and it will actually save them as separate keywords with a comma in between, so you can paste them into your own keywords. You don't have to take them one at a time. You can grab the whole lot. Now let me stress again, because I see people doing this all the time, never ever put keywords into your video unless they're in your description or title. You're spamming otherwise, all right? Don't do that. So if other people have got keywords here that are obviously doing well, then by all means use them, copy them, but make sure you've got some sentences, some text, or your headline that actually has got those words in. Never ever put keywords in like this that are not in your text, because you'll be spamming then. So that's the first thing there, is that you can actually use those. You can see what keywords they've got and so on. I won't do it because it keeps opening new windows and things, but actually you can click on any of these. That will search YouTube, you can see the little yellow pop-up there, for all the keywords with that particular keyword in. So it searches the whole of YouTube for all the videos with that keyword in. Again, just incredibly powerful, because you can see how important that keyword is not only to this video, you can also see how many other people are using that same particular keyword. And of course, if that's being searched for often, if that's relevant to your niche, then you can use the same keywords. All right. Lots of other interesting things that vidIQ does. And I stress again, I didn't say this, but of course, like everything here, this is free. Always take that as read. It gives a score. Now, the score is a bit complicated to work out, and obviously they're not that open how it works, but it gives you an idea of how likely the film is to be promoted in related video search, recommended videos and more. They use multiple metrics to compute this score, including views, subscribers, social engagement and other signals. I think that's a long, convoluted way of saying we've got lots of access to YouTube stats and algorithms and so on and so forth, and we get a pretty good idea of how well this video is doing. Now, I want you always to try to get, once your video's been up for a few days, to get scores above 50. So that one's done this. If you can get scores in the 70s and higher, so much the better. If you're getting less than about 50 or 60, have a look at the things again that we've seen in the course. Look at your title, look at your description, look at your keywords. Just while we're on that, Shirley and Jenny as the first two keywords. Unless you know this story, you're unlikely to find this video. Now, this company is quite well known. They've got a lot of subscribers, and I think it's a charity, so they will put this around in other ways. They've got money that you and I, frankly, don't want to spend. So they could have improved the title. Putting their title as the first description here would have helped enormously. Just clicking on the show more there. They've got no links and so on. That's laid out quite badly. I think we're going to put the title in, put some more keywords and things in there. They could have done a lot more with that, basically. All right. So going back to vidIQ, they've got a score of that. We see how many subscribers they've got. We can also see for this particular video is the thing will pop up in a second. It's running a little bit slow. Sorry. The how many Facebook likes they've got. They can see YouTube comments, Facebook shares. Again, this is example. It's a charity, so they will share. There's a lot on there. 1,600 tweets. How many plus ones on Google Plus One, how many Reddit votes, how many StumbleUpon views, how many people have had it published it on LinkedIn. We also can tell from this how many words are in the description. So they've only got 60 words. I think that's fantastic. Not impressed by that. 2 years and 5 months ago is when this film was posted. And the one that's popped up there, the one I always like, and is our little secret, is this 0 out of 0. That tells you, well, I'll read it to you. You like me reading to you, don't you? The number of total suggestions in the right-hand side that YouTube is making back to the creator, an indicator of how well the creator is optimized for retaining users. Now, we have a way of doing that. What I'm basically saying is all these videos down here that people get offered when they see this one are none of theirs. None of their other videos come here. Remember, we use a special secret tag that we suggested in the course, and after a few days then our videos appear quite heavily here. And again, the more videos you do, the better that works. Okay, so this is a great useful piece of kit. It's a Chrome extension only, and you can get so much detail from it. So you can use those keywords and so on and so forth. Just see if I can get this. I'm running just slowly here, and I got an error there, so we'll my Google Charts, there's something wrong there. But you can get various graphs and things of that. You can see how many tweets they've got. You can actually, if I click that and it's working for me. The reason I haven't added this to the course previously, incidentally, is during the last month, vidIQ wasn't working. They rebuilt it. It was wonderful for a while and they crashed it out, and now spoken to them and they say it's all working again, which it was. It's just a problem on my computer there, I think, at the moment. But you can see there all the various tweets. Okay, let's go back to stats again. And you can see the sheer amount of information you get there. But the most important bit from my point of view is these tags. You can copy them, you can look at other people's tags, you can click on those tags. Each one it'll search in YouTube for how many other appearances there are of that tag. All right. Amazing useful piece of software, and it's free. We like free. So go to vidIQ.com. These companies have built up some very strange names for themselves that make it very hard to read out. But it's vidIQ.com. And there it is. And I would, of course, scroll across as soon as I go to that. But there's the name up there. vidIQ.com. Install the Chrome extension. I think you have to reboot your browser. So just restart that, shut it down, start it up again. But then whenever you go to any YouTube video, then you'll get some more details. So this video here has had 350,000. This is how it pops up. I'll just make that a bit smaller so you can see. And it's going away and getting the stats that will appear here in a few seconds. You have to go away and get all those stats in real time. And I just want to wait a few seconds for that. I also need to just pause the video so you can get that. Don't you love it when things work really fast? There we go. So I'll need to scroll down in a second. That data is just coming through. Obviously it's downloading the video at the same time. And there's all the stats there. So this one's got a fantastic score, 95 out of 100, sorry. Lots of views, lots of subscribers, lots of comments. This was on CBS News apparently, so perhaps that's a good keyword for them, because it was, I don't know. And again, I've not looked at the rest of this thing. But you can see the data you've got there, and they also give you on this one, just get my mouse to work back into there for a second, that it's actually hidden. You love it when that happens, move your mouse out of the way. But underneath here there's a creators as an overall score. That's not going to appear. There we go, true engagement rate. That's their own mathematical thing, but again, that gives you an idea of how well that particular video is doing. And if you get some with high rates and high scores, and they're in the same niche as you, then you can get lots of really good ideas of how to improve your own videos. I notice again this one, 0 out of 20 creator suggested, so none of these other videos down there are theirs. And obviously what you want is somebody watches your video either from a playlist or from here you want your videos appearing on the right. You'll notice incidentally this does just slightly change the appearance of YouTube for us, and it moves these down. Normally, because I've got the screen set quite large, if I just close that, this will all move up, but it will still move the videos down a bit. But it's very eye-catching for us, and it's totally free and a great way of keeping up to date with everything. As ever, I hope you enjoy.